Hey everyone, I have got a special treat for you all this morning, and you're going to see me again here in a little bit. But this morning, I'm introducing you all to Rico Cavlia. He and I met, excuse me, through a mastermind that I am a part of. And he blew me away with this concept. And I want to just talk to you guys a little bit about this because when we purchase a car, we get an owner's manual. When we purchase an appliance, we get an owner's manual. When we get a new job, we get an employee's guidebook and handbook, right? All these things and functions we do as human beings, we're provided a manual, a guidebook, or a reference, a resource that we have. But to be a human being, we have no guide, right? Other than what we learn over time. And Rico has put together the most amazing self-care guide. Honestly, I don't know what else to call it, but he has got so many experts and they're really helping you through emotional, physical, mental. It's all of it, right?
Yes, it is.
I love it. Tell me if you're watching live out there, would you want a guide for how to have a healthy life physically, mentally, spiritually? Let us know. That is awesome. So, Rico, tell me, who do you have coming? Or, well, first of all, why a guide? What made you think about doing this?
Yeah. Well, I've had this idea, as you mentioned, as you uh, spoke about it so well. I had this idea for, I don't know how I came about it, but I just got the idea that that one of the big reasons that we're having so many health challenges and so many people are unhealthy and people are getting old and sick and dying too young. That's been my primary focus. With my ageless living lifestyle for almost 30 years now. And so I've had this idea that why really is this happening? We know all the factors, just like in your expertise with toxicity, that's a big factor, and too much stress and poor nutrition and not enough exercise. So we know all the things that are creating all this. But the problem is, but the idea is, why really is this happening? Why are we allowing ourselves to get in this situation where we're overstressed and we're eating poor food and we're not exercising and we're getting all these toxins in our body? Right. And so what I came up with was because we really aren't taught how we should be taking the best possible care of our body and our mind. And as you know as well, there's just so much information out there. It's overwhelming. And there's misinformation, and there's all people kind of just putting out information just to try and sell you a product. And so I came up with this idea that we really need to put together a manual that's really simplistic and gets right down to the basic things that you can start to do right now that'll really make a big difference in your life. So that's what I've done, and you're one of them. On subject of toxicity, which how to detox your home, which is so important. I don't think a lot of people realize how much toxicity is in their home. So you're doing a great service. So anyway, it just kind of took off on its own. I just started with some people that I knew, and then people referred other people, and so now we have, like, say, about 75 people on all the best things. How to take care of your skin, your eyes, your teeth, your hearing, your heart, and then all different things about nutrition. Really, what are the best foods to be eating, and how to determine what foods are best for you, and exercise, and longevity, and mindset, and just so many different things. And it just kept on going, because I kept on finding more people that had something really valuable to offer people.
Right.
And so we ended up with about 75 interviews, and so the package is going to be a really amazing package. What we're doing is we're allowing people to watch all 75 videos, if they had time, of course, for 7 days, which starts on January 19th. So if you register, you can register. You see the email going, but the website where you can go to register for free. And then on the January 19th, you'll be able to actually have access to. You can watch any of those videos you want, as many as you can. But then, of course, we realize, that most people don't have time to watch a whole lot of videos. Even though these videos are not too long, they're about 30 minutes. Okay. And they're right to the point. We try to get everybody to just give us their best tips and strategies, what things that you can do right now. You can begin to implement them into your busy schedule, and it'll begin to make a big difference for you. And so what we did, though, we know that this is such valuable information, and this is information that people can keep and use for the rest of their lives. So we created a package that people can purchase for a really reasonable price. So you'll have access, if you actually buy the package, you'll have access to all the videos for life. And then you'll be able to download an audio version, and then it comes with a PDF for each session. And you'll have a transcript, so you can just read it. A lot of people like to read better.
Yeah.
And then I also made a summary. So even people who think they haven't got time to watch a video, or maybe they haven't got time to listen to it, or they probably think they haven't got time to even read the transcript, I made a one-page summary of the best information that all you guys gave, and some ideas of mine. So there's also even a one-page summary that'll be really valuable and real helpful to you.
Oh.
So you get all that in the package, and you'll have it for life, and you can share it with your family, and it's going to make a huge difference in overall health and well-being. And so again, the real reason I think that we are having this really health crisis, and people and again, we're just overwhelmed with so much information that it's even like you and I, it's hard for us to assimilate all the stuff out there, right? And really, what is the right thing? So I'm really confident that all the people that we have involved in this program are really heart-centered entrepreneurs, and they really care about the people, and they care about your health. And they've really given us the stuff that we know is proven that will actually make a difference in your life. So you can trust all the information that we're giving you. So it is really exciting because, as you know, we have a major health challenges in America. And I just want to let people know that, if you look back in history at all the dominant societies and cultures, one of the biggest factors in their demise and why they went down was because when the population became lazy and unhealthy. And that's where we're at right now. We're on the downhill slide, and we need to turn this around. And also, I want to let people know, in addition to how it's going to help you, it's going to help you to improve your health and energy and your enjoyment of your life, which obviously is everybody wants that, right? But also, there's another reason why we need you to step up and take better care of your health and be healthier, and so you can actually live your purpose. I'm sure you feel the same way. I believe everybody's here with a purpose, and everybody has unique talents and abilities that they can go out and help to make it a better world and serve people. And so that's another reason we want you to be healthy and as energetic as possible, so you can go out and make a bigger difference in the world. Because, again, I think we're in a major shift these days. And people are waking up and realizing that we've been off track on so many ways, and politically, and how we're taking care of the planet, and how we're taking care of ourselves, and how we're related to other people. So we got lots of major challenges going on, right?
Right.
So we need people to stay healthier and live longer, so they can use their talents to come together with everybody to create a much more peaceful and prosperous and healthy, joyful world for all of humanity. So that's really the end game of what we're trying to help with, make a contribution for.
Absolutely. And I would add to that, you said so many great things here, and I don't want to take our time today to be talking about, what the numbers are in the health crisis. Number one, I would say that most of us have no idea what it feels like to actually feel good. We have accepted mediocrity in how we feel. It's been normalized by so many different channels and mediums that we actually believe in our heart of hearts that how we feel is normal. And I think we both would say, and as well as all the experts that are in this self-care guide would say, that's not true. You can absolutely feel better, not only for fulfilling your purpose for yourself and your family and the communities and the world that you live in, but for the generations to come, is what I would add. That when you get yourself healthy from the inside out and you fix your cells, that is impacting the next generation and the generation after. This isn't just us. This is such a huge ripple effect that needs to spread out. What Rico has created, I know people who are watching are my audience, so you guys know I take my job to be, I present you with all the information. That's my job for you, is I bring you all the different things. I set the smorgasbord for you. I put the buffet out in front of you, and you get to pick and choose what feels right for you. You get to pick and choose what makes sense for you right now at this moment. Because you know what? A year from now, something else might make better sense for you. So, and that's what Rico has done. He's got 75 experts that you can choose to learn from, take from, and not only are they presenting their expertise and knowledge, but it's actionable tools. That is what's so important, and why I wanted to align with Rico is I don't want to just preach at you and give you knowledge. I want you to have steps to take that when you walk away, you're going to be better and you can actually make a difference in your life today, right now. Does that sound good for everybody?
Amy, that was so well said. Thank you so much for that. I just want to add also is, with the challenge that we're having now with the virus and stuff, so again, that's why it's so critically important. I mean, it's been really a sad situation for so many people, but still, again, the majority of people that have really struggled with this and have died was because they had a compromised immune system and they weren't healthy to begin with. So that's why another reason there's going to be more things coming in the future, so that's why it's so important to get yourself as healthy as you possibly can. And also just one on the point that you make too, with all these 75 experts that we have assembled here to come together to really give you the right information, you'll be able to stay contacted with them. Most of them have newsletters. They have a lot of free gifts, free things for you on their websites. So you'll be connected with them. And as we go forward, we're just, knowledge is just expanding at an exponential rate these days. We're learning so much more and so many things, about how to take care of ourselves and our brain and our mind and what the planet requires, how to take care of our environment. So we're learning more and more. Right. So once you acquire this package, you'll be connected to all these people, and you'll be kept up to date on all the things that we're learning in the future.
Oh, that by itself is worth making the purchase of that package, to have that connectivity, because I've seen the list of speakers. And I have to say, you guys, if you're not in the know and you don't know who these people are, their names might not make any difference to you. But I can tell you, Rico has brought the best of the best to you. He has brought you some of the top names, people who are doing absolutely fabulous things in our world today. So just as a reminder, we're scrolling across the bottom, yourselfcareguide.com/7 days free. That is the link you need to go to get registered. We start on January 19th and it runs through January 25th. That gives you 7 days totally free. Get in there and check it all out. If you don't want to commit to making any purchase and you want to just grab the free content, please do so. I can guarantee you, once you start pulling down that free content, you're going to want to have access to that from now on. So make sure you get in there. I will link this through all my channels. I've got this broadcasting out, so I'm going to grab you guys a link, and we'll make sure that you have that so that you can just click through and get yourself registered. Rico, any final words you want to leave for everybody today as we wrap up?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I really appreciate that. And you really expressed it really well. Well, again, it's just, I know that everyone wants to be as healthy as they possibly can, and you can. So that's really the big message here too, that, as you said, we're much more powerful than we understand, and our true nature is to be healthy, and our body can heal itself if you give it the right treatment. So we just need to learn how to take care of our body, and our body will respond. Our body can heal, our body can rejuvenate, our body can withstand so much more than we realize. So we know that this is the right information that will make a big difference for you. So you just have to step up and say, okay, I'm going to take responsibility for my health now. And you can do it. Absolutely, you can do it.
Awesome. Rico, thank you so much for coming on and sharing with our audience. Thank you so much for putting this self-care guide together. This is your owner's manual and how to have a healthy lifestyle. I know what an undertaking this is, and I so appreciate you bringing this together to really impact so many lives. You are doing great things. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy, and thanks for your great contribution.
You bet.